What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're going to love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually, the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
Yo, what's poppin', all my peeps? It is I, your host with the most, Renaissance man who always thinks he can, and your champion of the peeps, Patty Pitts, welcoming you back to my house for another edition of the House Show presented to you by Underground Industries. The porch is all closed up this week. KB is on a special mission, but that does not mean the house is empty. We got Pitts' peeps here. Jimmy from the Q, the genuine article himself, and Tom Madden. 10 count Tom, I think
Tommy
it's the name.
Tits. Yes, sir.
Tommy Tits,
Yeah,
that's another name.
Another alias.
Yeah, it's more of a GCW name, so yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's when I was coming up on the indies.
No, that was where I made my start.
Yeah.
It's good to have the boys in the house. Thank you guys
pleasure.
for stopping by. KB and I was out sick last week. We got fixed. Thank God. All right. So there was no show this last week. Back in action with the peeps here. And we're breaking down what's going down with the world title scene on both promotions. Actually, I don't know if you guys knew this. First time since 99 that two major wrestling companies, competing wrestling companies, have changed their champion on public television since 1999. Crazy times here. It's kind of feeling like
I'm
1999.
calling BS on that stat. I need a stat.
What do you mean? I just saw it on Twitter.
Oh, so that
It was
means
Hogan.
right?
All right, dude, I can give you facts. It was Mankind 99.
No, but
when he won.
even what you said. I mean, so two world titles changing in the same week from two different promotions. Like, what is considered the top promotion over the last 20 years? 25. Like
does TNA count? Like
it changes. Sometimes it's TNA and WWE. It's
No,
WWE.
major network.
We're moving goalposts.
Major
now.
network.
We're moving goalposts now.
All right, fine. I'll throw a word at you. That'll blanket this whole thing. Since a company, a WWE and a Turner broadcasted wrestling show.
Oh, I like that.
Because I'm. There we go. There's the stat.
down.
The words. Has changed title since 1999. This week, obviously, with the news of Sami Zayn, CM Punk on WWE, and the new All Elite champion Kenny Omega. And in 1999, can you guess who those two were?
You want to take this, T Madden?
WCW?
WCW 1999.
No, I think you got me stumped there.
Let me go. 1999, huh? This is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw something
Wait, do we know?
out, but I want to hear what you say
do I know the
first.
month? Do we know the month? Or
No.
Okay, so it's 1999.
No, I don't. I just know the champions.
Let me go. Scott.
Yeah, this is becoming like a
Steiner
guess the program.
and Triple H.
Okay, no.
Okay.
No. Do you want to throw out a guess? TCT?
Yeah, this is a real like throw, but Kevin Nash.
All right, so you're in the ballpark, though. If you're saying Nash, it's the ballpark
Okay.
faction. All right.
Is it the guy behind?
I'll give you that hint. Jimmy, you want to throw another one?
Is it the guy behind you?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
So Hogan.
He's not wearing that though. In 1999, he's not wearing this. It's Hogan.
At this point, I think he's wearing like dad jeans and a black beater, beating up Billy Kidman. I think at this point, like this is like whack Hogan.
I mean, he's still in the NWO.
Really, 1999? But this must be like the whack version.
Remember, you have to remember there's two. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's NWO Red, not even Wolfpack. It's just like
just NWO Red. Oh God.
I'm pretty deep there with the red NWO. So
And who is The Rock?
closer. He was in the match. He was the
Uh,
champion that
Mankind.
Oh,
lost. Mankind.
Mankind. Yep. Yep. Mankind and Hulkster. Isn't that? And both those men actually are pretty relevant this week. I mean, Mick Foley interviewing Kyle Fletcher on AEW, and then Hogan. Everyone,
For like 5.
anyone that wins a match now is something Hogan. So it's crazy.
Dude, I saw your tweets with the Hogan memes, and they were good. They were like all yours, and then everyone else's that they had. Like they turned, it was the Punk as Hogan, and Cody as Bret Hart. WrestleMania 9, hilarious. That was just a good one. Yeah, both relevant and crazy now because
fruit, but like it's he was the greatest of all time for a reason. Politicking, brother.
I don't agree, but yeah, not my goat.
Which Hogan do you want to dive into though? Do you want to talk about Kenny Hogan or do you want to talk about CM Hogan?
I kind of want to talk Kenny Hogan.
Kenny Hogan, all right.
Because I fell asleep last night, as you know, the day job has me getting up at 4 a.m. every day. So we did fall asleep. Okay,
It happens.
I came home to watch that, and it was better than I expected. I didn't put it in yet, but it will probably make my favorite matches of 2026 list. And I would say it was a better match out of the two.
Sammy and Punk, talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, that's fair.
T Madden, your thoughts on Kenny Omega MJF?
Man, I'm hoping to follow up with the other title change that happened on AEW last night too. That was an incredible match, but there's so many implications to the main event now, and I'm sure we're going to dive into it. But what happens now with this MJF Osprey build-up? Is MJF just going to revert to some of the other people he's been beefing with lately? I know people want to see Osprey and Omega go at it, but now, how is it going to go down with
Are
these
you
two
one of those
massive
people? It sounds like you're upset that Twinkle Toes is the AEW champion right now.
I slightly overbooked finish perhaps, but
oh, no way.
But I'm frankly, I'm just sick of seeing referees with their back turned for 30 seconds across both brands. Right. I think that needs to be washed.
I did see something though that I like where the 3 times that MJF has lost the title, it's all right after he loses the Dynamite ring. And I think that's kind of a cool thing, but yeah, a little overbooked. I could maybe agree with that a little bit. What killed me was the kick out at 1 after the title shot.
I lost it at that. That was sick. That was awesome. And then the 3 V triggers look devastating.
Absolutely. The MJF's head first dive into the table, that was, I think, really pushed really close to the ring for some reason, but I thought that was awesome.
That was one of the best table breaks I've seen in a while.
So pure. I'm not going to, but so pure of just the head through, perfect hole, just splits right through.
And I guess that was also a Mick Foley callback too.
I don't know if you remember, but Shivani had the gall to say that this table is reinforced. It's designed not to break like other tables.
It broke.
All right, thanks, Shivani.
It broke like the most unique table I've ever seen.
Paper mache.
Oh, I got a little. All right.
I'm sorry.
Do you know
at the top of the stage, or again, can we give kudos to the beach break stage, looking like Bachelor Beach '96,
the lifeguard
spots off the ladder, the lifeguard ladder, so cool, man.
Dude, so we do a bit here in the house called Secret Time, where if you have a secret you got to get out about the wrestling world that you don't really like you would not like anyone to know, but you got to get it off your chest.
We do that in Secret Time with Dino Dan. So we have the dinosaur puppet, and if we have something that we're kind of scared to say a little bit, we kind of use the dinosaur. What do you got, Pitts?
All right, secret time.
Secret
Yeah,
time.
spill the beans.
You have to whisper.
You have to whisper, but I kind of forgot a little bit, so I'm trying to remember it because
I'm sorry I
It was-
interrupted you.
we're gonna go back to it. It's gonna pop in.
Yeah,
so
it'll come back around.
It'll hit, but we got to keep the show rolling. So, all
But
right.
you're right. That spot was insane, and I got to give props to Omega for like pulling out all the stops when everyone is in like some doubt about his condition. You know, after all his body's been through, like he did everything.
Dude, those guys, I don't know how they did it. Like, I don't know how they make it look like they are killing each other in that ring. Like, I love the spot where you have Kenny or MJF Kenny goes for the V trigger, but then collapses. And then MJF goes to retaliate to capitalize, but then he collapsed. Like, they just both collapse. I feel like that's something that, I don't know, is different in the Fed because it's too overproduction, overproduced. Like the spectacle of it all, we get lost that. Where in AEW, it feels more like you're more zone, like the realism. I don't know. Yeah, you see what I'm getting at? Like, it seems like we don't get those moments as
I
much.
wouldn't
You're
say
bringing me
it's,
back to Punk Hogan now with WrestleMania, where you're right. It doesn't happen a lot, but him and Roman got a slight taste of that, and that was nice to see. But they don't do it enough.
No, yeah,
Pitts.
exactly.
I wouldn't say it's an AEW versus Fed thing. I think it's a great wrestler versus a not so great wrestler. I think MJF, CM Punk, when those guys are involved with matches, then the matches will be better. Like you're kind of alluding to. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
those guys are
Those
really
little
workers.
nuances, yeah.
You know that know that wrestling is supposed to be a struggle.
Yeah, like they build on each spot. You know, they're not they're continuity in the ring. I like that. It makes me more invested. We saw a lot of that in the main event, which was fucking phenomenal. And I'm circling back here twice. The first circle back is Secret Time. I remembered it. Okay, because it really pissed me off. I can't stand Tony Schiavone.
Big pop.
I'm sorry. He pisses me off when he speaks. And I'm just like, shut up, Schiavone. I can't stand him, dude.
I got one too.
Oh, nice. Okay, what do you got?
It's starting to rub off on Taz.
No, don't say it because I like Taz.
Because I just the commentary team, the cohesion, they're all over the place. And Shivani is the main reason being this wild card that just shouts whatever thought comes in his mind. And I remember Taz last night.
I totally agree, and I think we should stop whispering about this because I think we need to start being loud about it so we actually change it.
Taz is the best, though.
I respect Shivani in the history of wrestling. He has
That's different.
He has forgotten more wrestling than I will ever know. But like he should be a backstage interviewer. He should not be on commentary. He constantly takes me out, and I've seen other people too starting to catch wind of like, and even some smoke for Excalibur because I guess he was calling someone by the wrong name. But I do give Excalibur kudos just because he's so on the ball with all the freaking moves, and calling AW matches must be difficult at times. So I give Excalibur some credit, even though he's not my favorite. But Shivani's got to go.
Yeah, they need a revamp.
Who's your favorite? Who is your favorite to listen to right now?
As far as AEW goes,
or anyone, just like one, like doesn't matter who the commentator is.
Corey Graves is one that I like,
Jimbo?
even though he needs to keep my name out his goddamn stupid tattooed mouth. He's been calling Trick Williams the genuine article, which is my nickname, but he's really good at what he does.
Yeah.
I've kind of got an affinity for when like a former wrestler steps into the role and they can give those insights. So I know some people don't love Barrett, but I do kind of like Barrett on there.
That's what I was gonna say.
How do you fellas feel
Barrett.
about Booker T? Because he gets a lot of slack for being shit, and I think he brings a really good element to NXT. He also has a perv pass. People are just okay with him being a pervert, which is entertaining, but it's hard to do as a male. Like Thekla was on commentary on AEW last night, and she was terrific. But her and Toni Storm, just because they're hot women, get to be a little like over the top, like sexual. Hard for
be a little
guy
racy.
anyway. Jerry Lawler is a thing of the past. Like it's hard to be on commentary and just like whatever. Booker T gets away
listening
with it.
to those, listening to old Jerry the King Lawler calls of not just like the wet t-shirt contest and bikini contest, just when they would make their entrance. This man is standing up twice. Like it just
he ruins like, if
unbelievable.
a wrestler has a valet, he will talk about her the entire, like ruin the match and just talk about her and make boob jokes, which sometimes hits, but also like
he's like cartoonishly horny. He's like Bugs Bunny level.
Dude, he is Looney Tune horny. That's a new level of horniness.
Is so Looney Tune horny. Storm, so like that, but Thekla was actually fantastic.
But that's fine.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah,
because the way she's like going about it, just like, oh my god, like. I don't know if
she said
like,
she's going to motorboat Mina Shirakawa, which like you imagine if I had a guest spot in AW and I was on commentary and I said that, I'd be canceled. I would never work.
Dude, I would have fallen off my chair. I'll give you that. You would have got a pop out of me. That's incredible.
On this subject and thinking about AAA, one person that should never be on commentary again is Rey Mysterio.
I know I didn't want you to say it, but I
hate it. And you think with him and JBL there'd be a little something, but Ray just couldn't get past 2 words. He had nothing to say.
He's great at translating. Really helps me follow the story. Like seriously, like he helps me follow what they're saying. But after that, when it gets into a match, his commentary is like too stagnant.
Yeah,
like,
there's no flow there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially when JBL is like trying to be that heel, like one thing after another. Ray's just like, well, he's trying.
Yeah, I agree.
The guy in the ring is trying.
I agree on Ray too, but it's just hard for us to say because it's him translating. But I think there's someone better that can do that more efficient and not sound like deadpan and like it. He's the GM. Have him just be the GM. Like
I hate to put down a goat.
Yeah,
I'm all right with him on commentary if it's, we'll say, like a main event match, title match, and you're just having him on commentary. Be the GM. Like don't be commentator Rey Mysterio. Be the GM and react that way. I feel like that'd be a little bit more natural. Because it's great. He is good on. Like,
he acknowledges he's on what do you mean? Like he acknowledges he's a GM on commentary. Like him and JBL.
No, like I'm saying go full in. Like I'm like don't worry about commentary as much is what I mean. Like
oh sure.
React to the match like you are the GM and not like you're trying to follow up with commentary because you know you got to hit your
I like that
or whatever. That would be I feel like more natural for him. Because he's like his insight's good, but no flow.
Is there a talent like close to retirement or someone that is just any sort of talent in the ring that you guys would like to see on the table soon?
Mox. I love Mox on commentary. I might be in the few the proud.
I can see Jimmy a little skeptical there.
Dude, I love when Mox on commentary. That just might be because I'm a big Mox guy. Death Riders till I die. But like, when it's like, it just, there's something about it. You're just like, yeah, I don't know.
He definitely has some passion.
I couldn't, like him as a commentator to me, just like, I can't imagine him being okay doing that as his job. Like he's such a maniac that like, I can't see him.
He's going to like blade himself with
my
the monitor
job now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And then like, that means like I can't imagine him doing commentary out of character too. If that makes sense, you know. But my pick's Kevin Owens. I think he'd be good.
No, that's not bad.
That's my guy. That is I would think Kevin Owens would be fantastic on commentary. CM Punk too, but he could do a multitude of things. Yeah. Yeah, those are good ones. Those are good ones.
I'm right there with you. I would say Punk for WWE. Yeah. Anytime he's on the table, he does it. But yeah, you're right. If anything, just put Mox on as like for now, like put him on as a guest commentator for those Death Rider matches.
That's right. Like how Don Callis, which all right, would you rather have Don Callis
bag of worms,
or
yeah.
Tony Schiavone
Oh,
on the commentary table?
Shivani.
I'm kind of leaning towards Callis now because
Yeah.
I'm just so sick of Shivani.
Callis's
He had a good one
comments
the other day. Surprisingly, I hate
are
Callis, but he
priceless.
made me laugh the other day.
Well, when he
Was
said
it
the
when
tooth flew out of his mouth, and then Shivani said, "You know a lot about that."
That was a good one, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
dude,
God he caught that.
Yeah. So Kenny Omega wins. Great match. Overbooked finish. You guys were saying it was a little bit overbooked.
Slightly. The referee.
How Will Ospreay comes to the ring as MJF is going to use the dynamite diamond ring, takes it out of his hand, evens the odds, and that's what leads to the finish. My reason for saying it's not overbooked is because of their interaction before the show. Or not before the show, but before the match. I mean, when Renee was interviewing Ospreay outside. That's the type of wrestling I like, where it's like, all right, something happened, like a random backstage interview. Like, why is this happening on the show? Well, it's to set up this. Fine, cool. But it also makes sense to me because I would much rather see Will Kenny at All In Wembley than MJF Ospreay. And I love MJF, but when I'm trying to book a show, and from fancy booking here, Ospreay Omega in Wembley is probably one of the biggest main events we have seen over the past few years, and maybe a historic main event. Who knows? So, like, think about it that way. Like, MJF can do something else. Like, I feel like MJF can be doing something with the Don Callis family. He doesn't need to main event. He's already main evented Wembley. Like, do something else to give your body a rest a little bit, and give Will his moment.
No doubt that crowd's going to go bananas for that match.
Oh my God, dude.
But they've done so much with Ospreay and MJF. I'm just like, we got to pick this up at some point. And you're right, that intro interview was like, that got me hyped. Which is like, I want to see him triumph over MJF at All In. But eventually I hope to see it now.
So Pitts is on the side of this is the right decision. T Madden, was this the right decision? Should it be Ospreay versus Omega, or should it be MJF versus Ospreay at All In?
I'm a little more mixed, just because I was prepared to, with all this build up, I was prepared for the quintessential heel baby face. If they did go down the route of MJF winning, if he beats Omega, it's him burying yet another major baby face on the roster going into All In, gets him a little more heat. So I think the match could have worked. I think people would have gone apeshit for it. But I also see that perspective too. People love Omega. We don't know how much gas he has left in the tank. It could be a couple years from, at this point, which would be amazing. And it's tough to say. I guess we're gonna have to see. But if this is sort of a last run for him with at least with a main event title, they might as well go all out with All In.
Nice like that.
And people are gonna love the match. There's no doubt.
Kenny Omega versus Will
supportive
Ospreay.
crowd.
It's dude. It's yeah. Oh. All right.
Well, now you got me thinking. Do you see like MJF interference at All In? Because he's so sour about losing the title that he now tries to screw one or both of these guys in some way.
You want to take that, Pitts?
It's tough to say how this pans out.
I don't see him getting involved in the match as interference. He will find his way in the match before that happens.
There is a
That's my-
pay-per-view before
Yeah,
that one,
like-
too.
Oh,
There is a pay-per-view before
Redemption.
All In,
So
too.
there's something might happen there.
yeah. Wow. And we got a
Which
month and a
that-
half, you know?
The dirt sheets were saying that allegedly that's when Omega was supposed to win the title.
Oh, really?
However,
Ooh.
it was changed.
A little
Bash
counter
the
booking, a
Beach.
little Monday Night Wars, if you will. Tony Khan,
Well,
you
it makes a
Sly
good-
Fox.
Dude, TV is making you the money. You're not get it's that like your weekly television is carrying you, and these networks are relying on you to do something. WWE can get away with it because of who they are. AEW, they're a tall, whatever you call it, small fish in a big pond.
They always got to make an impact.
So you
Yeah.
like
You make things
that's why
happen.
you probably had like TNA probably had Mike Tantana when he won the world titles on AMC. I'm pretty sure the first one. You know what I mean? Like they do title changes there because you have to appease the networks.
Obviously,
I'd love to see the ratings on last night.
I'm a big MJF fan, so it was tough for me to see
You wouldn't say.
T Madden's boy Twinkle Toes McFinger Omega win the AW championship. But I will say, I think for the story, I think for the majority of fans of AEW, this is like the right match. Even though T Madden, you're totally right. Babyface versus heel, I think, is the better, more intriguing like pull to sell tickets and like for a big thing. But Patty Pitts, you're right. MJF has done this before. So, and he can go face Andrade and have a banger, and like he's valuable elsewhere too, and he's already a 3-time AW World Champion. And then T Madden, you're also right too in saying that Omega, TikTok, there's only so much more time left, and that match, man, was so good. So again, like though my favorite lost, and though I'm actually of the opinion that no, I would have went MJF Ospreay, still super excited for Omega Ospreay, totally.
Oh my god. I'm taking work off, so I have the entire day to not get screwed over so I can watch that show. I'm more excited for All In than I am SummerSlam. Hot take.
No,
Possibly.
I feel you.
No.
I feel you. I mean,
you're bananas.
No, Jimmy's on my
cell.
side. T Madden might be on my side. Are
I'm
you
excited. I
the
wanna see what
listeners?
happens.
Are you the listeners on my side? If you are or not, speakpipe.com/official house show to leave a voicemail about your opinion on the matter. Or if you forgot what the matter is and you just want to leave me a voicemail, do that as well. Anything wrestling past, present, or future. Speakpipe.com/official house show to be part of the conversation. Segue.
It's close.
Hey, well, to add on to that, I'm kind of curious. Like, yeah, if the main event is like Cody versus Punk, then it's getting real tight. But I guess it's to be seen.
I think Oba Brock Hell in a Cell should main event. No, F both world titles. The real main event
That's
is
also
Brock versus
okay.
Oba
So-
Femi.
The streets are saying that we are getting Brock Oba night one.
Oh, night one. Hopefully main eventing. Yeah.
The main eventing. That's what it
Oh,
main event
confirmed?
night one.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I don't know if it's confirmed. No. I'm not putting my
Oh.
Fightful stamp on it just yet. I'm telling you what I heard. I'm not putting the Fightful stamp on it yet. I'm hearing my co-host for No Nights Off over on the other YouTube channel. She said to me that she was reading that that's what she's been seeing, and I don't want to believe it. To me, it feels like they would. I don't know. There's like a part of me, like a little part of me, that feels like they would put a women's match in the main event, or they would just put the title
no.
in the main event.
Seth Roman or Punk and Cody.
That's what I'm saying. Either a
or
women's
Oba Brock.
title match, or the other title match, any other title match. Like TKO is more of a summer. Like they're treating SummerSlam like their WrestleMania this summer. They're gonna have their hands in it. So like,
Mm-hmm.
Oba Brock feels like it would be more of the wrestling fans' fantasy booking dream.
Do you think we're going to see Oba have a match on night 2 then? Since he's got the crown?
I think he completely forfeited it.
Yeah, T-Man, he gave up the title shot.
Wow, I'm a little out of
The title will be waiting for me.
Which I thought was fine. I mean, people are criticizing it, and I get it. It does make I could see how people would be upset with you're just going to give up a title shot, but Brock Lesnar interrupted him. Hell in a Cell, Brock Lesnar. You gotta kill him, or retire him, and then go for the world title. Oba is going to be a 10-time champion. It's like if you guys ever played SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, and you have two things to choose from. Face Brock at SummerSlam, or face Roman, challenge the world title, but Brock will probably interfere. So you gotta face your demons a bit.
You're right. You do. So that means that we will see, if it were to main event night 1, it seems like we will see Punk, Cody, the rumored main event of SummerSlam night 2. But I have a proposition for you. All right. Why don't you throw 2 more guys in that match? Why don't you make it a Fatal 4? Punk, Cody, Gunther, Sammy. It's giving early 2000s title scene when Stone Cold ran over, or Rikishi ran over Stone Cold. Then Rikishi was like, I did it for The Rock. And The Rock was like, bro, what? I didn't ask you to do shit. And it was all just set up by and then that set up Armageddon, Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
We're going to take a little a little bit of that. And that's what we could get here because things are connecting.
I actually, Patty, I can't believe you said this. I was in the shower the other day and I'm like, yeah, early 2000s scene, WWE Championship scene right now. So Sami Zayn would be Mick Foley. Would you guys agree?
100%. Underdog, yes.
Roman Reigns is The Rock.
It's in the blood.
Yeah.
Who's Triple H? Is it Gunther or Cody? Or is Cody Stone Cold? Or is Punk Stone
Cody's
Cold?
not Stone Cold. Gunther is Stone Cold.
Well, no, but in comparison, top babyface.
I think Triple H and Punk are more alike than they would like to admit sometimes.
Okay, so Punk, but Gunther too. Gunther's very much like Triple H, German kind of, I don't know, aesthetic. But my point.
Oh, the Angle.
Cody's Angle. Yeah. Okay. So so to me, kind of parallel that scene right now. All those guys.
And why not play hot potato with him?
It's fun.
Why not play hot potato with the title? We saw Roman Reigns keep that hostage for over 4 years. Yeah, the Bloodline story was great, but fans need something different now. We need something that keeps us tuned in for appointment viewing, live viewing. Not, hey, I'll watch that tomorrow, because if you say that, it's inevitable. It's going to be spoiled for you. So by making those moments happen, Sammy winning in Saudi Arabia, Punk winning the title on his home turf, and then walking through the crowd, exiting the arena circa 2011, even posting on Instagram like it was too. That you need those moments again, because that's what's going to keep the fan coming back. It's a different approach than what AEW is doing, but it should produce the same results.
I was okay with the Sami Zayn 9-day reign. How about you, gentlemen? Patty, you sound like you were pretty happy with it. Moments. I get it. As a Sami Zayn fan, it must hurt only 9 days. But with the context of everything that happened, I thought all of it was compelling and shocking. What about you, T Madden?
I can live with it.
Are you not high on Sami Zayn? I don't know your opinion on Sami Zayn.
Well, I kind of have the same, and I think you said this last week, that his claim to fame is being the ultimate underdog. But is that ultimate underdog going to turn into... He's really been riding that line between babyface and heel the last couple months, and between him or Cody, I'm ready for somebody to make a complete switch. So if it's Sammy, it works.
Sammy's on that ball because it's more he believes what he's. It was very Drew a while ago where he tells the truth. It's like very that where Sammy believes what he's doing is good. I'm the last good guy. But everyone's like, dude, you suck. Yeah, it was great you won because
You always lose, you're bitching.
yeah, you should always lose and great. Finally you win it. And then you lose to Punk, you're scared to fight him and giving off the impression when you said you still had to fight. Like, dude, no one's.
But he had good points in that promo that went viral where, you know, this guy just walks back in after 3 months, gets a fucking title shot, and then the GMs are like bickering and fighting, and like, you know, Nick Aldis was the one to, even though Nick Aldis is suspended, he shows up to work, and then, you know, he schedules a title shot. Like, I feel Sam. Cody Rhodes got injured. It was supposed to be Cody, and then, you know, in comes Punk. Like, if I was Sammy, I would have took an Uber home. So he's a heel with a point.
Go for it.
That same fucking night, LA Knight puts on one of his best promos about how all he wants is a title shot. And then backstage, the GMs are like, we can't find anybody.
Making phone calls. People not picking up. They don't have the common sense to walk into the locker room and be like, hey. You know, who else?
Like, okay, this is specifically booked for Chicago. We knew what was going to happen.
Yeah,
these people are not going to accept anyone. Would LA Knight get bad heat from that?
No.
Are they going to boo LA Knight coming out instead of Punk? They're chanting CM Punk, and then LA Knight comes out. I don't know. But I still would have liked to see.
Because he's not a SmackDown superstar. That's why.
Say again, Patty.
I just feel for the guy. I feel for him. I'm a sympathizer.
LA Knight's on Raw.
Because wasn't it? I thought you were freezing up there for a second, Jim.
Me too, Jimmy. I thought you froze. Straight up. I was like, yeah. He's SmackDown.
Seth Rollins.
He did. I mean, Seth Rollins has been talking a lot, and LA Knight is so sick of everyone saying the same shit. And he's just like calling everyone on their bullshit. And it's like, where's my title shot? You don't see me bitching, even though he's bitching to Adam Pearce about the bloodline, which, I mean, I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm. Well, how long do we have until those good graces fade? It's been years, and somehow he continues to prevail with the crowd. But you cannot wait much longer to not give this guy at least a world heavyweight.
Are you on that camp? You want him to be? You think he deserves?
Oh my
the
god!
world
I've been rallying for that since they introduced that title. Like when they gave it to Damian Priest for that like very brief reign, I was like,
yeah,
I agree.
He
was standing right there.
But let me ask you this though, and as an LA Knight defender, I was a little perplexed when asked this. What's your favorite LA Knight match?
Can I say every LA Knight match? Can I weasel my
way
out?
I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
Whatever one he hops up on the third turnbuckle and doesn't fall down.
Oh yeah, see that happens sometimes. Me personally, it was AJ Styles WrestleMania, and then maybe Logan Paul SummerSlam.
That's good. But I was gonna say one of his Vision matches. Yeah,
but so
I was gonna say the Roman match.
That was
a fatal 4-way.
Yeah, that was pretty good too. But like,
not the I was more the fatal 4-way. That was one of my favorite.
You kind of got me there, Jimmy. There isn't quite one that stands out as like, oh man, this is career defining. But career defining to me would be the one where he wins the title.
Yeah. It's tough, but I'm kind of agree. Like, but though I have famously, at least in my own head, given up on the hope that they're gonna actually give him one. But he is.
Once we officially give up, then
because he's been more outspoken about like I only have like 5 years left, and it's like keep trucking, man. They might give you one. They might give you like a Sami Zayn 9-day, 9-second reign. You know.
I pray not.
What about? I feel like he has one. That would be a bold prediction for 2027 because we're in 2026 right now. Would be that LA Knight wins
Royal Rumble.
There's just too many other guys. You got Oba.
What do you mean too many other guys?
Trick, Oba, Cody, Roman, Seth. Like
Cody is not Roman and are not winning the Rumble.
I do not want to see Seth win a Royal Rumble. I do not want to see.
I'm fine with Cody winning his third, tying Stone Cold.
Cody Rhodes is not winning the Royal Rumble.
No.
How do you know that?
Would that be a third time, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Tying Stone Cold, baby. I'm supporting it. The Rock.
Maybe eventually. But with the time, with the clock ticking on LA Knight, I am worried he's not going to get that rousing moment.
He's in the blood. He's in the bloodline vortex still.
That's so true.
You can get out of it. I'm
in the bloodline vortex. We're all in the bloodline vortex.
We're all in the bloodline. Everyone's part of the bloodline vortex.
Jacob Fatu retweeted Sammy's promo with a blood stain. That made me think, is Sami Zayn going to go crawling back to the bloodline now that he's a disgruntled conspiracy theorist again? Maybe.
No, I think that I don't know if Sami Zayn
is that too 2021 for us? Is that too much?
Well, that was the peak of his career, in my opinion.
It was the peak of the bloodline.
Yeah,
he was the most important person, in my opinion.
That chair shot he had at Rumble.
Chair shot, man.
It's like a top 5 pop in my
That chair shot was better than the Shield chair shot. I'm gonna make a TikTok about that.
That's something that you can call in speakpipe.com/official house show.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
And fight that take. I'm gonna let that sizzle. Someone else can come in and either eat it or put out the fire.
It's kind of rage baity a bit, but I think it's a good one.
Dude, doesn't matter. Call the fucking house and just debate me on it. I don't care. I'd much rather get calls about wrestling than fish. Okay, thank you. Speakpipe.com/official house show. No, it's my job. I sell fish.
Love salmon.
Someone's got to do it. Yeah, I'm a fish guy.
Top fish. That's a top 5 seller.
Wild or farm raised?
Farm raised. Wild's expensive as fuck.
Yep.
Dude.
Yep. I agree.
There's like barely any wild salmon.
Yep.
Well, you became a thumbnail for a moment there.
I hope KB gets that as a thumbnail. It'll be good. That'll be a good one. We touched on it. So do we want a fatal 4-way?
When you mentioned it, that got me going. Yeah, think about those early 2000s, Backlash 07, like powerhouses going at it. No one knows who's coming out with the gold. I do like that wild card.
I like it too because for someone's first title defense, it's always a bit predictable that they're going to retain, and I think Punk will retain at SummerSlam. But when you have a fatal 4-way, it does have that element of like, anything can happen, especially when you have Sammy who was just champion, Cody was just champion, Gunther who kind of desperately needs a win soon. I mean, he's really cooled off, so I would like the fatal 4-way, but yeah, that sounds good, man.
Unfortunately, if I'm not booking the show, so it's not guaranteed.
One day.
It is one day. That's why I do the Nonsense Wrestling Federation, which, don't worry, I always save time for some nonsense. But since I'm not booking it, back to reality. We are most likely going to get Gunther versus Nick Aldis or Nick Aldis adjacent. Because they're doing a little feud, right? That's why Aldis is on administrative leave. I don't know if Gunther was suspended without pay or he's on leave, one of the two. But yeah, they're separated. I would really like to see Nick Aldis versus Gunther. And I had this thought on No Nights Off that what if Gunther challenges Nick Aldis to a match and it ends up being a retirement match because Gunther is the career killer?
Yeah, why not?
I'm with that, absolutely. I'm a big Nick Aldis guy. A little fun fact for you, that one of those championships right behind you, Patty Pitts, Nick Aldis actually held at one point. No, not that one. It was the John Cena U.S. Spinner Belt, if you recall correctly. No, it was
Yeah.
it was the NWA.
Yeah, I
World's
know. I remember
Champion.
that. Yeah,
And
spinner
he,
belt, right.
and he was also Magnus on TNA for a long time. And
Yeah. I remember.
people forget that underneath
Wow,
that beautiful
Magnus.
blue suit is a man chiseled from stone, and I think that would be pretty cool. And yes, that would reinvigorate the career killer gimmick and give Gunther kind of a spark and another unique match from Gunther. If you remember his match against McAfee at Backlash almost a year and a half ago, like Gunther just happens to get in scraps with like anyone, I think that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool booking. I know because after Gunther took out Cody, put him through the table, he did get in Sammy's face too. So there is a world where it's Punk versus Cody, and then maybe Gunther for Sammy in a regular match at some point too. But no, I do. I mean, I would like to see Nick Aldis come out of retirement for sure.
I want to see him one more
The
time.
guy's built like a god, put him to use.
I want to see him one more
Adam
time.
Pearce is more of like a math teacher, at this point.
Dude, if we're not going to get Adam Pearce versus Nick Aldis at Survivor Series in a GM versus GM match, then yeah, feed me the career killer. Because
they're definitely teasing some kind of brand supremacy. They're gonna maybe reinvigorate the whole brand split soon, I think. Or Aldis or Pierce are gonna lose. One of them are gonna lose their job soon, maybe, or something. Because something has to give with all this screen time towards the GMs.
Well, like a Survivor Series, like losing team that GM loses their position type of deal.
Ooh, yeah,
bro, I'd love that. I like where that's going.
I like that.
Nick Aldis versus Adam Pearce, losers fired.
Because I want to give flowers to Nick Aldis right now too. Like he came on the scene, and for the WWE crowd, like they didn't know Nick Aldis, the NWA World Champion. They didn't know Magnus. Like this character, Nick Aldis, has just been the GM of SmackDown. And for my money, how about another hot take for you? Nick Aldis over Teddy Long as a GM. SmackDown GM history. Best SmackDown GMs of all time. Paul Heyman, Nick Aldis, Teddy Long, Stephanie McMahon.
Paul Heyman did make it on the A show.
Those
That's
the Mount Rushmore.
You're not giving
you know what it
top
is?
Spot? You're not giving Vicky Guerrero the top spot.
No, boo. She was pretty good though.
Teddy's tough. That's a tough.
No, the problem is that everyone knows Teddy for putting somebody one-on-one with the Undertaker or making a tag team match.
It got tired.
That's what he's known for.
I got tired of it, as a young SmackDown viewer.
Even Taker got tired of it.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Buckle up, Teddy.
And then him having a heart attack at his own wedding. Fucking Jagged Edge playing on SmackDown.
Oh my god,
Jeff
that segment's amazing. Jeff vibing.
I totally that wedding is an all-time SmackDown moment. All time.
So good.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I would. All right. Nick Aldis, Gunther. We'd love to see it happen. Seems like it's more nonsensical than anything. And I feel like I can bring this to you guys' attention. Not attention, but like present this to you. All right. Everyone knows I talk nonsense here, and I sent a clip in the Genuine Articles group chat of my Nonsense Wrestling Federation that I created. All right. I feel like this is a good crowd for this. So to wrap up here, thank you both for coming by. We're going to wrap up the show with some nonsense, all right? And we just fantasy booked here. I love fantasy booking. Everyone remembers playing with their action figures when they were younger and making their own version of Raw, SmackDown, whatever. All right, I can do that with Universe Mode. And that's what I've been doing since I got the game, creating my own version of the WWE. But not only that, it's kind of a little bit of everything because of community creations and the wrestlers and nonsensical fictional characters you can download. You can
sounds like an outlaw mud show, if you ask me.
Kind of, yeah, dude, a little bit. Just absolute chaos and shenanigans going down on my show, rebranded from SmackDown. It's now Shenanigans. And I wanted to ask you guys this question: if you had your own nonsense wrestling federation, your own promotion. All right. What would you name it? And what is your main event? Like your first show main event match for your world title?
Okay, so
Wow.
I
Yeah,
have
that's a
history
crazy
running a
question.
promotion. When I was
Okay.
about 10 years old, I had moved back to Quincy after going back home to Springfield. And then I moved back to Quincy. I have to move to Grafton Street. And by chance, by God's grace, all my friends happen to just move to Grafton Street in Quincy. So like we have all of our friends living on the same street, and on that street is like a dirt mound in the back parking lot where the kids would wrestle. And actually, too, there was already a promotion there called like Outdoor Wrestling League, run by this like older kid with long blonde hair. He was a TNA fan named Patrick. His wrestling name was Plywood Inferno. But when I moved back, I took it over and renamed it Grafton Street Wrestling. We took this thing so far. There's an actual website still available. I had a camcorder because my dad was working loss prevention on Walmart, so I had all the new technology. And we went to the library. We had a floppy disk. We would put out flyers. There was one event we actually put out flyers. We put on the website, and I went to the dollar store. And I'm like 10, 12 years old. I had chips, soda, and we did a raffle. And we made some money. I didn't pay any of the wrestlers. I'm kind of like the young Paul Heyman, if
Real
you will.
Paul
That's
Heyman,
so
man.
Heyman of you. That's so ECW of you to just like put on this extravagant show and then just be like, oh yeah, fuck you guys.
And I was
You'll
a
get
booker,
paid.
and I was a wrestler, and then even so, in the earlier
Couldn't comp
matches
their
too.
flights in.
It was my radio we used I had Reckless Intent as like our song. So I got, who has song 1, who has song 2. And I remember too, in the earlier card, it was Jack Quinn for Stephen Quinn Brothers, and Stephen's a bit older. And what happens in GSW too is obviously wrestling's fake and a work and you work together. We would do that a bit, but we're also little kids. So you want to win. So then it becomes a shoot. So then we actually kind of start hurting each other. I wanted
Work you guys in.
every match would be that, because again we'd want to do moves look cool, but then like you also want to win, so it became UFC like midway through every GSW match. So we have and this is all I'm going on a whole, I just love talking about GSW.
Dude,
So
GSW,
I'm not
baby.
bringing back Grafton Street Wrestling. I'll still keep the letters GSW, call it Grandstand Wrestling in ode to my former promotion GSW. And then I think the main event for me would be myself. I would book myself back into the main event scene. James Awesome would return. And I think for a worthy opponent, I'm trying to think of my current, maybe BDE, maybe Jimmy from the Q versus BDE, some YouTube type of,
Dude, I would.
vibe. So I'd go Jimmy from the Q BDE for the GSW championship.
Bro, all right.
Wow.
I fucked. I want to see that match. I'm paying money for front row seats to that.
And I'm not.
How am I supposed to follow this heartfelt childhood story and inspire?
Oh, dude, mine's gonna be so not that. So don't even worry about it. TCT,
Okay.
let's go.
I have a middle ground here, though. I also have some experience running a pseudo league via 2K23 through like 25.
Nice.
I assembled all these people just through playing online in a league called Pop Culture Combat, PCC.
Okay.
So people are making all sorts of absurd characters, or like if you play 2K, obviously you can download whatever. People are making like Ghostface and
Yeah.
I got I'm looking at my old spreadsheet here right now, and we've got a Def Jam title with Eminem as the last holder, a Fright Night with Ghostface. We've got a Paladin of Print, the pop title, that all are based on comic characters. Green Goblin really held that one down. So, man, I'm really taking it in a more fictional route here. But
dude, welcome.
Just looking at some of these old contenders, I mean, even Fat Joe, Tech 9 made their way into the Def Jam. I'm looking at some of these names, and I think one of the former champs, the Predator and the Terminator, I think they would tear the house down. Predator ultimately coming out as a surprise babyface.
Wow.
Predators.
You don't really know who the
baby
good guy is
face.
until
Okay.
the end of the match, honestly. But
Wow, I like that.
I would love to.
I also have a Green Goblin too. That's crazy.
You've downloaded Green Goblin on there.
Oh,
Man, culture.
I mean, I have Spider-Man. He needs an opponent.
Every
Like,
baby face needs a heel.
dude, and then Batman, Joker, obviously. Like, all right. So, my show that I have, like, it's called Shenanigans. The best feud on the show is Pretty Deadly versus the Bikini Bottom Boys of SpongeBob and Patrick Star.
It's a mismatch if you
I
ask
can
me.
guess
They
the
may
baby
have-
faces there.
Dude, could you imagine the backstage segments that they could put on? They would be like, if they try to go jellyfishing. Pretty Deadly can't
Patrick's
jellyfish
pretty
at all.
toxic. Patrick's pretty toxic. SpongeBob is not though. He's
Backstage
hardworking.
brawl at the Krusty Krab.
Oh wow.
Do you think Patrick is more toxic than SpongeBob?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? The guy lives under a rock.
Yeah, I think he lacks like any like level of discipline. That he just causes chaos wherever he goes.
Fucking, he's an idiot. He's a slob.
That's what they can't stand him.
Yeah.
They can't stand him.
He's almost like a Danhausen in a way, where he is just going to do whatever he wants, and like consequences follow.
SpongeBob turning
have
heel
Everyone be damned.
and joining Pretty Deadly. Chills. He
I
throws
don't know if I
Patrick
can do
through the
that,
window
but
of the
that's
Krusty Krab, like he's Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, can we see like a bar fight between them at whatever that establishment is in
Yeah,
there?
the Krusty Krab. Oh no, not that
Maybe
one. No,
Krab.
the Salty Spittoon.
There we go.
No, the place where Patty Pitts goes, Weenie Hut Juniors.
Whoa.
But Super Weenie Hut Jr.
Super Weenie
Whoa.
Hut Juniors. No, he doesn't go there. That'd be rude.
No,
Weenie Hut Juniors.
listen.
What's the toughest
Well,
thing
go
you
to
ever
Weenie
done?
Hut
the guy serving the ice cream looks like a referee.
What's the toughest thing you ever done? I'm the bouncer of the Salty Spittoon. I'm looking at you. What's the toughest thing you ever done? How tough
Me?
are you? Yeah, how tough are you?
Yeah,
How
are
tough
you
am
making
I?
your way into the Salty Spittoon?
Yeah.
All right. I once was at the gym, and you know the tricep like bar thing right there, and how they're made of metal. I was in high school, and I saw a girl that I thought was beautiful, like just so. I mean, we'll leave it there. Gorgeous, and I forgot what I was doing. Totally forgot what I was doing. So I let my hands go, and the bar came right back and hit me in the face. And I walked it off like a champ. Didn't even need to go to the bathroom to wipe tears or blood or anything. Just ate it and kept going to my workout. So that's pretty tough.
That's
Pretty
fair,
tough.
Jimmy.
I'm not
you know?
letting you in though.
That's like Drew taking a toolbox to the face.
You're not letting me in.
I'm not high school.
Well, can I have your Stash Club title then?
Maybe a day pass to the Spittoon.
Maybe a day pass. Yeah, maybe a day pass into Spittoon.
I
The title,
deserve
I'm not
to get
even,
in
I'm
with
not
that
even the
story.
champion right now.
Yeah, who's got
Oh,
it now?
yeah.
Did John pick it up?
He beat me in the latest quiz.
He's back in.
Hello.
I was gonna mention something. I was watching it, and I was watching your quiz, and I legit was gonna mention something. I totally forgot. I'll text you though if I remember. Because like, dude, some of these. Oh, that was it. I forgot to tell you. All right. I got a Sweep City on the last quiz.
That was such an easy quiz, and I didn't go to Sweep City. I got the John Cena one wrong, and then Io Sky wrong. But like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the clouds, and we're in a rush, whatever. I'm making excuses, but that was a very easy quiz. You should have went to Sweep City on that one.
I did, and I should have for sure. I would like to, like, from your point of view, because you do. I will break the fourth wall a little bit. That like it is different from me sitting here watching it on the laptop
Yes.
to you
Yeah.
in a setup like you and I have like desk there. and it's on. You said it's on a laptop.
It's on a laptop and it's in front of John. So John has better view of pictures, better hearing of sound. And I'm not making excuses, whatever. But like if you play along on YouTube, you're obviously or watching on your TV, like you can obviously turn up the volume. You have like a post edited, view of the picture or of the view of the song or whatever quiz we're doing. So yeah, it's a lot different. Especially with me in the studio with the two stupid lights that are piercing through my face. Like we're press record and it's on, baby. It's a bit different. It's all I'm not making excuses though. Not making excuses, but
high pressure environment.
Yeah, I'll give it to you, but I do think we need to bring a quiz of some sorts over here into the house.
Oh,
and
totally
challenge you for
agree.
something, or at least we'll say like bringing it back to AEW how they do the eliminator matches. Toni Storm had him a bunch when she was champion. Let's throw it over here. Let's do an eliminator match of some sorts because I'm crushing it right now with trivia. Not only watching your shit, but Wrestling Jeopardy, Kevin J. Callis's channel. I'm getting a lot there.
Has
I don't know.
that guy
love
reached
Wrestling
out to
Jeopardy.
you at all?
No, he is not.
You should reach out to him.
I haven't reached out yet. He reached out to you guys?
He's DM'd me like a bunch of times. I'm just not interested in doing that. It's too similar to
You're
what
worried
we do
about
on
too many
Snap.
lights in your face?
No, I'm not. I don't.
It is too similar. It is very similar to what you guys do.
And there's ways of doing things, and for me, I don't see much gain out of doing that show. Like I don't know. That's like as much I'll say about it. But
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll reach out.
how about we do this? I'll host, and we have a first to 3 WWE trivia between you two right now.
Dude, valid. Let's wrap up the show this way. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
so-
rules will as follow. If you don't get your question right, the other person can steal.
Okay.
Okay. Let me look up some questions.
While you do that, may I grab another libation?
Yeah.
Oh, grab a libation.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir. Yes. You need to hydrate, my good sir.
And
if you want the
I need
knowledge.
to ask GBT better questions because number one, who ended the Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak? I think it's a little too
Brock
easy.
Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
I think that's a little
WrestleMania
too,
30.
I think that's
Just a little bit. Just a little poquito.
All right, let's see. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, these. Okay, now these are questions. All right, cool. I like this. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is fun. And you know what? It's I like being on this side. The hosting thing, and that's the thing with Stash Club too. I miss Sophie quite a bit. She was a great host, and she would also help when there was discrepancies because sometimes there is, but
Yeah, there's always going to be.
yeah.
But you have a third middle party.
Yeah, but it's we miss her dearly.
Now it's just you two.
Just us two,
It's just us, oos. Day one ish.
and it's been good, man. So okay, how about this? We'll ask you the first question. We don't have to wait for he'll be probably back for his question. Are you ready for your question, Patty Pitts?
I'm ready for my question, Jimmy.
All right.
Let's do it.
This is WWE Trivia expert level. Okay, number 1 for Patty Pitts. Patty Pitts, who did Shawn Michaels eliminate last to win the 1995 Royal Rumble?
I'm trying to think which Rumble was what. I'm gonna go Davey Boy Smith, British Bulldog.
You'd be correct. That's 1 point.
All right.
That's
All
a
right.
good.
That's why.
I'm impressed, Patty. That's a good one. Okay, this
is
one's
gonna
for
be tough, I
Oh, look at
feel
the
now.
jacket. Oh, look at this.
Gotta be
outfit.
tough to
Fucking
beat. Gotta be
wait.
tough to beat.
Cold?
Okay, T-Man, you ready for your question?
Yes, please. Get hit me with it.
It's 1-0. T-Man, what was the name of the faction CM Punk led in ECW before going on the main roster?
Oh, wow.
Did he lead it?
Wow.
Oh.
Can't be the Straight Edge Society. Too early.
Is that your final? Is that your final answer?
I have nothing else in the tank. I think I'm gonna have to just go with it.
That's a good answer. It's the incorrect answer. Patty Pitts, do you have the
Leave it
answer?
to Patty to steal that one from me.
Is it not? So Straight Edge Society was SmackDown.
It was.
Yeah, we're talking more 2009 there.
So I'm gonna go with the New Generation
You're close, but I'm gonna say no cigar.
or Next Generation.
The New Breed. We're looking for the New Breed with Elijah Burke, Marcus Corvon, Matt Schreiber.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, just so mid.
Elijah Burke.
Yeah, not too good. But that was
Wow.
that was T Mad's question. That was only a steal opportunity for you. It is now your question, Patty Pitts. Also
right.
a pretty hard one, but you are pretty impressive, young man. All right, so Patty Pitts, question number 2 for you. Oh, that's sick, T Madden. Great title.
It is an igloo cooler. It is a
Oh, that's
snap
sick.
that baby around your waist.
Oh,
Look
sweet.
at you all geared up, man. That's fire. Patty Pitts,
I'll work around the captain couch soon.
can you tell me, Patty Pitts, who was the final opponent of the original ECW champion Taz before he left WWE?
Is it Mike Awesome?
It's fucking Mike Awesome. Oh, look
Yeah.
at Patty Pitts, dude.
I'm gonna get killed here. I'm gonna get killed.
Tell you what, he's been talking trash to me for a long time, and I'm like, oh, Patty Pitts, be quiet. I think he might.
Yeah, because it was for the
That's
it was
impressive
for
too.
the ECW championship. Taz was a WWE wrestler. Mike Awesome was a WCW wrestler. And they were
Yeah.
fighting for ECW's world title. It's complete nonsense.
And it's hard for me to say right now because I'm the one asking the questions. I think I would have gotten those 3, but maybe not. The first one, a tough one, but 2-0. It is T Madden's turn. This one I think's easier, but hey, no discretion. T Madden, which wrestler ended JBL's 280-day WWE Championship reign?
Oh,
I got 2 people in mind here, but
Yeah. Question was, which wrestler ended JBL's 280-day WWE Championship reign?
John Cena for 400.
For 1 point, you are correct. Yes, sir.
all right, that was good.
He's
I
staying
thought you were gonna
alive,
get
staying
hooked.
alive.
I thought you were gonna get tripped up on the numbers. I'm like, oh shit.
He's killing me with these pre-2010s here.
Okay, so this is actually for the game of Patty Pitts right here. You can get 3 right here. All right, let's see. Okay, this is a good one. Or a fair one, I should say. Before becoming The Miz, Patty Pitts,
Yeah.
what reality show did TV show Mike Mizanin become famous on?
Real world.
You'd be correct, sir.
We're giving softballs here.
That same.
Give me
prompt.
another one.
You want another one?
Give me
That's
another one.
fair,
That
that's
was
fair.
it. I'm gonna be a champ of the peeps. It's real world.
Who?
That's
Patty Pitts.
like built into a story. Okay. Yeah.
Who did The Undertaker defeat in his WWE pay-per-view debut at Survivor Series? You know what? Actually, that question is
team.
That's
That's
dumb.
a whole team.
It's a whole team, and that's why ChatGPT is the worst thing in the world. And then
It was like, all right, it was like Coco. No, not Coco.
they say the
No, it
answer is
was
Jimmy
Coco
Snuka,
Beware.
which is I don't think he was even on that.
That's
team.
not right.
Yeah.
That's his first WrestleMania.
Yep.
Yeah, not his first pay-per-view, yeah.
That's his first WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean that's why
It
this
was Jimmy
AI
Snuka.
shit. We have nothing to worry about. We have Patty Pitts.
Dude, what do you
over
mean?
AI.
Yeah.
Really, human computer here. The
That's
wrestling
what's-
algorithm himself.
Dude, it's in my code. I don't know what to call it. It's in my wrestling has more than one family.
Who won the first ever King of the Ring?
Is it Don Baracco? Or Bret Hart?
Don Morocco.
It was Don Morocco,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
Dude. Jesus Christ,
Sweet.
Patty Pitts, that's crazy. Look at you.
You know your stuff. Well, since you guys claim to be such fierce competitors in the space, and clearly I got to do a little bit of digging to claim my status as a historian,
Yeah.
can I hit you guys with 3 questions?
Sure.
All right,
Go
and
for it.
I am outside of ChatGPT, but I have a
All right,
courtesy
good.
of WWE.com, and we know how they like to make their own history.
That's true.
Yeah, let's okay.
All right, should I relay this one to Jimmy first?
Yes.
With your advantage here. Okay. Question 1, gentlemen. Which superstar's entrance music contains the lyrics? Oh, well, that's a little too on the nose. It's gonna say the lyrics. They broke the mold when they made me.
Dolph Ziggler.
Little too easy for that. How about this?
Patty Pitts didn't know that.
What, did you not see me do this? I did this. What do we got, T-Man?
These are almost way too easy.
That's
okay.
what I
All
ran
right.
into too.
Of course it was. Well, the lyric one, that's right up. You've done like 3 of those quizzes and like.
Yeah.
I got one here for you, Jimbo.
All right.
Which former member of the Shield is the only one to have held the Intercontinental Championship?
Wait.
No, they all
all did.
held it.
WWE might be drafting their own history here.
They all held it.
Roman held. Yeah, Roman's held it. Seth held it. Maybe Dean hasn't held it. No, Dean's held it.
I think we're thinking it backwards here.
No, Dean did have it.
Yeah,
They're claiming that Dean
this
is
has
the
been
only
awful.
one.
With the white. This is it. All right, we're closing it down. We're closing it
We
down.
have missed.
You know what? And that's true.
We're just
That's true. Roman held it one time.
Yeah,
What is WWE.com doing?
I think you're on the wrong
that's what I'm saying.
WWE.com.
Someone verify this?
They've all been IC champs.
This is why you go to the champ of the peeps, Patty Pitts, for anything you need to know. Don't trust
Yeah, we might need to
WWE.com.
pre-draft some questions.
Trust me. You have a question, speakpipe.com/Fisher-Host Show. Try to stump me because apparently I did well there. So
Patty Pitts.
speakpipe.com.
Okay, how about this?
/Fisher-Host.
Can you name me?
Yeah.
Can you? Oh, you might have. Can you name me? WWE champions that have never held a mid-card title. There's a select few men in history.
I could think of one. Batista.
Correct. I mean, not
That's
counting tag teams. So just mid-card singles titles. Batista would be on that list. Yes.
No, he was U.S. champ. I almost said Jinder Mahal, but he was U.S. champ. No.
And
Undertaker?
hardcore champion.
Didn't him and Jeff go at it for the Intercontinental?
that's it's I forgot about that stupid reign.
No, but
Did Great Khali ever?
Great Khali's one. Great Khali's one.
My God, I'm trying to think of like world champs, but every world champ I can think of has had a minor.
It's a weird list, but it's a couple of them, a couple oldies too, but those are kind of less
Like,
expected. Hogan's one of them. Yep.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Those guys that just shot straight to the top.
Well, sometimes those guys do get, like Sheamus was shot straight to the top, but then after he won 2016 too once, but after his beating John Cena on the main roster for 3 months, he is mid card for the rest of his life. He's 2012 too, actually, but.
Did Drew McIntyre ever hold a mid-card title?
Yes.
Intercontinental when he was the
back in the
chosen.
day? Yeah.
When he was the chosen one. Shit, I'm like blanking. Do you have the list?
I remember a few. Vince McMahon.
Special case scenario here.
Brock, you guys didn't say
Fucking
Brock,
yeah.
which is kind of crazy.
Wow, that's almost
I
like right under
totally,
our
yeah.
nose.
Brock has never
Brock,
done anything.
Batista, Vince, Andre is another one.
I saw the fucking
I want to say Bobby, but I think he held the U.S.
Bobby was in U.S.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley's a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, wow, he is, isn't he? Anyone who's
You
been
can
around,
find the list.
like Cody's got it all, yeah.
Huh?
I'm just astounded that the official
Bray
WWE
Wyatt.
website
Bray
doing
Wyatt's
it.
another one. Just tag team gold.
Right,
for
he
him.
didn't.
No mid card.
Oh, it was tagged. I'm like, I've seen him with another title before.
Goldberg. No mid, unless you count
Goldberg,
the W, which actually we should, the WCW United States title, but for WWE list, Goldberg makes it.
Same lineage.
No, it's
technically.
not.
It carried over.
I think no, you're right. You're right.
Was Stone Cold?
Yeah,
Did he hold IC?
I see. Yeah, because that's
He did hold
usually
it,
usually the trajectory of like wrestlers. What you're supposed to do, you
Right,
tag,
yeah, it's a
tag
stepping
team, IC, and then world title. But there's some
Yeah.
guys that get a shot to the top for whatever reason and never go back down, which is kind of sick. I think being on that list is pretty fucking sick.
It's an exclusive list.
Yeah.
Top tier.
It's an elite list. It's definitely an elite list. Well, thank you guys for stopping by the house for this edition of the House Show. Thank you all for listening. Make sure you subscribe, and hit that bell notification to know every time we go live and post new content. And if you don't, or if you want to listen, prefer listening, we are on all podcast apps, Spotify, Apple, you name it. Leave a 5-star rating and review. Also, leave a voicemail, speakpipe.com/official house show, to ask me anything, to debate Jimmy's hot take, or to just give me your thoughts on your favorite wrestler. I don't care. I may like him. I may not. Let me know. And then follow us on all social media platforms at Official House Show on Instagram and TikTok, and Real House Show on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Patty Pitts, PADDYPITTS, on all social media platforms. And now it's time to kick it over to my guests, where you can find them on social media. The genuine article himself, Mr. Jimothy from the Q.
Jimmy Drinks. Jimmy from the Q on all social media platforms. Go follow, subscribe, like everything I do, please. Thank you.
You can find me at TMadden617. My online presence isn't as wrestling oriented, but I have a feeling you're going to see a bit more of me in that regard soon from the exclusive 10 Count Tommy. Real pleasure to be here, guys. I'm really going to fill out the casting couch by next time.
I hope.
I'm coming
Yeah,
back
get one
with
of these
vengeance
guys.
for trivia.
Just get one of these guys to like help out with the Pillow Pal. You know?
Yeah, just a little snug guy like that, yeah.
Cut a little hole in it, you know.
It's tough to compete. And I think you even have a WrestleMania 40 picture back there? behind you on the left?
Yeah, that was a gift from the Porch Gang. Gift from the Porch Gang of Cody Rhodes becoming WWE champion plaque.
Uh-huh.
And I have a dream, hopefully, that everyone in that picture signs it,
Wow, that's a
Or-
good goal.
which would be the amount of names on that is kind of banana land.
That's
Between
a great
LA
goal.
Knight, Cody Rhodes, Triple H is in there. You have Kevin Owens, my favorite wrestler ever. Which, yeah. So,
Am I mistaken here? Is that also a World Heavyweight Championship peeking out at the top of that bookcase?
yeah, that's a plastic one I made when I was younger, when I had my own little backyard wrestling league where I was
Humble
Patty Hogan.
You wouldn't have cut it in GSW. Let me tell you that much.
I will tell you right now, I probably would have been fine. I would have been a great mid-carder, good guy to root for, but like, he may not win it, but he'll be in the match. He's contending.
You remind.
I hear the Booker talking and all the profits anyway.
Yeah, it's a bad.
Not getting
place to work
paid.
for.
No, this is ECW. Well, thank you guys. See you next week. God bless. Remember that you can do it. All you got to do is try.